The return of large carnivores to many areas in Europe is a conservation success story. Wolves, bears, wolverine and lynx are an integral part of Europe's natural heritage. But these species also depredate livestock, which can lead to conflicts with a range of interest groups. The EU platform on coexistence between people and large carnivores was established in 2014, with a mission to find solutions to conflicts between human interests and the presence of large carnivores. To do so, the group exchanges knowledge and information on good practices on how to coexist with large carnivores. Conflicts related to large carnivores vary significantly across the EU. Therefore, effective large carnivore management has to be tailored to regional or local circumstances involving affected stakeholders. Following the success of the EU platform, a range of additional platforms were established in 2018 to address conflicts on large carnivores on a regional or local level. The facilitators and organisers of these regional platforms brought their collective expertise together into a practical toolkit to inspire others in setting up new large carnivore platforms. In this spirit, the toolkit supports national, regional and local authorities in charge of large carnivores management, interested donor institutions, NGOs, local initiatives, or any other organisation interested in establishing large carnivore platforms. The toolkit addresses the following topics: what you need in place to effectively manage dialogue platforms, relevant tools and methods for the process, how to communicate decisions and outcomes. Getting started in establishing a platform entails defining the ultimate goal of the platform, properly planning and securing sufficient resources, and clarifying the geographical scale, roles and platform's mandate. The next phase is preparing and planning and involves understanding the local situation, identifying and mapping all relevant stakeholders, and ensuring a broad representation of stakeholders to maintain balance of positions and needs. The final step is the implementation phase, which is about building trust and ensuring shared ownership between stakeholders, engaging a trained facilitator to ensure stakeholder involvement and representation, and setting up regular, inclusive, well-organised platform meetings to take stock and define next steps. Each region and its stakeholders are different, and there is no one-size-fits-all in setting up a new large carnivore platform. Stakeholder platforms are not static. They are, on the contrary, evolving processes that require flexibility and adaptability to respond to the group's needs. Such processes enable participants to learn from each other and agree on common approaches and joint solutions. The steps in this toolkit are therefore principles to support on the way to coexistence between people and large carnivores. Are you inspired? Will you set up the next large carnivore platform?